The real estate in New York City. It's, I don't know what it is.
What is it? There's something about buying something in New York City because people are still doing it.
Why do you buy in New York City? Why do you build in New York City? Because
the water is beautiful, no?
You think they'll like block it off or something? Deep.
Yo, it's so nice here.
Yeah, this is nice, man.
I really like it.
So, we're in New York City, and we're the real estate guys, so we might as well see what New York City real estate is all about. And if you know anything about me, you know that I always say, get the hell out of the city. And it's very simple. So if I was to give you some points as to why to not invest in New York City, I would tell you, you're gonna make no money. You're not gonna have any cash flow. You're only gonna be buying on appreciation. Appreciation is assuming that the property is going to go up. That's speculating. There's no guarantee that the property value is going to go up. Anybody who bought real estate in New York City in January at top dollar is kicking themselves in the ass right now because the apartment that was renting for $5,000 is only renting for $3,000.
No good.
So the value of the property went down and the cash flow is down. Now they're underwater, right? Now they can't even afford their mortgage.
But do you think
you will never have the appreciation?
You will never have it.
The appreciation that you had investing in New York City 75 years ago.
Okay, but do you think you can't predict the future.
Can't predict it. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
I'm just guessing.
But I see what you mean. They can't
But then,
they can't go even crazy.
How can we even tell what's gonna happen in 75 years?
That's true. That's true.
Like you said, our whole world is gonna look like Mama Sushi in 75.
I mean, that's what it seems like, yeah. Wow. But bro, do you think there ever is gonna be like a crazy inflation again?
Investing in big cities and making your investment decisions off of appreciation, aka speculation, and not cash flow is a huge mistake. And that is the only that should be the only reason why you don't invest in the city, and that should be enough. Video over. That's it. Smash the like button. I don't want to hear anymore. But there's gonna be more, right? Number two, big cities like this, I don't care on what side you are, Republican, Democrat. If you're in a big city, it's typically ran by Democrats, and they are tenant-friendly states. They're not landlord-friendly, which means if I'm renting an apartment here in New York City and I feel like I don't want to pay rent, I'm not gonna pay rent. And even though I'm completely wrong, when we go to court, the judge is gonna side by me, not the landlord. The judge is on the criminal side, not the landlord side. There's people who they know the system, so they'll go move into an apartment, pay rent for a few months, and then not pay rent for a year and a half. And the landlord can't take them out because it is a tenant-friendly state. Whereas if you go to Pennsylvania, for example, your tenant, they don't pay rent, they're out in 35 days. 35, 40 days, they're out. So when you're making an investment decision, you always need to factor in the worst case scenario. And worst case scenario, your tenant leaves. You buy an apartment, your tenant leaves. You buy a mixed use building, the commercial, the store leaves. Or they're not paying rent, right? What do you do when they're not paying rent? What are the laws? Can you just take them out, or do you have to go through a ridiculous process? It's gonna take hours and hours and years. You wanna be able to take them out so you could renovate the apartment if they made a mess and rent it out right away. So that's number two. You're in a big city, odds are they're gonna side with the tenant before they side with the investor, with the landlord. You're in a big city. You're not going to make much cash flow. You're you're investing on appreciation, which is investing on speculation. So those are two of the major reasons why you probably do not want to invest your money in a major city, in a big city like New York. Especially in the beginning, little guys like us. When I got $1 billion, all right, fuck it. You know, when you can just say fuck you and doesn't matter, go ahead and invest in the city. I think it's a good idea to buy liquor stores, yes, because it's bulletproof. Why is it bulletproof? Because when the economy's good, everyone's drinking. When the economy's bad, everyone's drinking. Oh. So no matter what happens, everyone's drinking.
Everyone's drinking.
So yeah, liquor stores are 100%. They're great.
Yeah.
I told you, like, you know, I take less risk being a real estate investor than normal people. Like, I don't like a lot of risk. That's why I invest in apartments, because there's no risk. I don't do stocks, I don't do Bitcoin, I don't do none of that shit. It's full of risk, uncertainty. You know what I know for certain?
Yeah.
You're gonna pay your rent this month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody else is gonna pay the rent this month because they don't want to be on the street, especially if you got kids. So
that makes a lot of sense.
I just want to know what's certain. And you know what else I know?
What?
This Thanksgiving, everyone's gonna be drinking. It's just how I think.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
No, but it's good. It's good. Like, it makes sense, you know?
Makes total sense.
It makes sense. That's what it is. It makes sense. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Go, boys, go.
Bye, Roberto. Enjoy your time. Ciao. Hope your vision gets better. Okay, so where were we? We were saying about the guys that bought before.
The guys that bought in like 1980 in New York City, golden. They're solid.
Okay.
No question.
But why isn't this the new 1980s?
I understand what you're saying there.
You know what I mean?
And it's gonna go up, right? Like, it'll go higher, but it's gonna go higher like this, you know?
Okay.
Where it's gonna go higher and then lower, but a little bit higher, and like, it's just kind of like with inflation, it's just gonna have a little gradual thing.
Okay.
But it's gonna have its cycles always. Go up and go down.
Yeah, but is that not what happened like in the 1980s?
Bro, I can't speak for the future.
You can't speak for the future.
But it is, oh man, you got me stuck here.
Oh, that's a good one then. What do you think is what's your opinion on real estate in New York City? Buying buying real estate in New York City?
Well, they can't even decide who's the president right now. So, you know, we got to see.
One problem at a time.
Yeah, let's not talk politics here.
No,
You know,
no,
in
no
restaurants,
politics.
that's the one rule. You don't talk politics in a restaurant. You know.
That's one rule. You don't talk politics in a restaurant.
You don't talk politics in a restaurant.
Good rule.
But real estate, I would say, in New York City is real difficult because it's already overpriced. You know, most of our locations pay a lot of money in rent, and you know, it's hard to keep up. Like, and we do good. So imagine those places that are just getting there. You know, so it's gonna be challenging and tough. So absolutely. I mean, it's very tricky. I don't see it going any more expensive. That's for sure. So it's either gonna stay at what it's at, or it's just gonna go down.
Wow. Yeah.
Will it get more expensive? You know, because it can't.
It cannot.
It can't get more expensive.
The suburbs are getting more expensive. You got a lot of people moving to Jersey. You got a lot of people moving to Connecticut, Massachusetts. You know, a lot of people living because they're tired of these apartments. When you pay for a 2-bedroom, you can easily pay $2,500 for a 2-bedroom in the hood.
Yeah,
when
crazy.
$2,500, you can go pay a mortgage anywhere in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, and you get something nice. And you have a lot of land back there. In crime, the German.
Guillermo, okay. Nice to meet you. Okay. Guillermo, nice to meet you.
That's a great idea.
What you gotta say about
Please.
real estate in New York?
Real estate in New York City.
Real estate?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's too much.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Is it expensive?
Where?
Here.
New York? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's getting worse.
Yeah. So maybe not the best idea. No.
Not right now.
Not right now.
Especially
Wow.
after all these COVID things, you know, all prices going up. You go to a supermarket, you go like this, like that, $200. Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Freaking bounty, $15. Actually, I would love
This glass of wine.
You would love to.
I would love to. And I think it's gonna go well in the next year. No. And actually, you can see the prices on the rent. And you never seen that before. Giving 2 months free in New York City. Actually, this is the first time for everything. I think we have to take advantage of that. We're New Yorkers at the end of the day.
So Lehigh Valley, go ahead.
Come to Lehigh Valley. It's a growing city between Allentown, Bethlehem, Easton, which is the Lehigh Valley. That's 600,000 people. I understand that's nothing close to New York City, but we're only an hour and a half away. That's damn near getting there towards Philadelphia. You can reach 40% logistically of the entire Northeast. There's tons of jobs. I mean, housing is cheap. Schools are good. You make good return on your money.
Make good return on your money.
Kick your tenant out if they don't pay you. You're not a slave to your tenant. You own your property. Come on, there's no
Okay,
question.
I agree.
There's no question.
I agree. Yo,
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
This is a nice place too. Yeah, Roberto, what do you think of today?
I thought it was a beautiful day.
This is a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day.
This is a beautiful day.
Look what they did to this block, bro. This is called Industry City. They took these old ass warehouses.
Mhm.
This is fire. This is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's beautiful. They changed the whole thing, no?
Yeah, look at these.
Look at that,
bro.
Wow.
This used to be warehouses, mills.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Now this is high end.
This is high-end stuff here. And the people.
I love how they did the trash cans.
Oh,
That's
with
like the plants. I love that. This is dope.
This
Look
is
at
really
that.
nice.
Come on. Industry City. Country Yard, 3 out of 4.
Look at this.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. So real estate in New York, so you wouldn't buy still? Even seeing all this beauty?
I mean, this is gorgeous.
Come on.
I'm gonna buy real estate in New York, but when I got money to blow.
Okay,
you know what
money
I'm
to
saying?
blow.
Listen, when my stockpile of money is in the hundreds of millions
Mhm.
and billions, I'm okay making 4% on my money.
Okay.
Because 4% of $1 billion is a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
But 4% of $1 million, that's
Mm,
not much money.
It's not much money.
You understand?
I understand.
So we need to, while our while little egg is low, our snowball is low,
Yes.
that we have to invest,
Mhm.
you gotta put it into huge investments
Mhm.
to make it bigger. Once it's already big,
That's it.
it's okay. Let's throw it in New York City
Yeah.
because we don't care. You know, just need a place to park the money.
You need a place to park the money.
4% is okay.
4% is okay. Because you want more appreciation. You care about the appreciation than anything. Or not really. You know, I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know, I think at the end of the day, it is the appreciation, and it is like owning the real estate in New York City. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What is it? There's something
'Cause
about like buying something in New York City because
do you
people are
buy-
still doing it.
Why do you buy in New York City? Why do you build in New York City? Because appreciation.
Because
You
appreciation.
buy it and you know it's gonna sell for a ridiculous amount.
At some year.
At
Doesn't
some
matter what year.
Look how beautiful this is, bro. They crushed it. Because
You
think
don't know the
it's
boat.
speculation. It has to be speculation that you know New York City will always be here. People are always gonna come to New York City, and the rents are quote unquote speculating that it's gonna continue to go up and prices will go up. But I think this coronavirus really showed people that it's not bulletproof. Like a pandemic comes and it could really hurt a major city.
So that's what happened.
And that's what happened.
Mm.
So everyone who bought and speculated, their values have dropped.
So now you think now they're looking at other markets outside?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
That's why now in the Poconos and the suburbs are blowing up.
The suburbs are blowing up.
And because people are just like they're putting their money there, all cash, over asking price. Get me the hell out of the city. Dude, California is worse than this place.
California is worse than this place?
You get taxed more in California.
Okay. Till next time?
Till next time.
In California?
We'll be in California.
Okay. I think that's the end of the vlog, Roberto. What do you think? Yo.
What a great day. What a beautiful day.
It was a beautiful day.
I hope you guys agree with me, and I'm not playing. Smash the dislike button. Smash the dislike button if you don't agree with me that New York City, you should not invest your money in there right now. And hit that like button if you do agree with me. Share with all your friends, your abuelitas. I'll see you guys in the next city. This was absolutely amazing. Shout out to Mama Sushi.
Wow. There was somebody else, I feel like.
I feel like
There was somebody else. Oh, wow, then.
Shout out to Mama Sushi. Shout out to New York City. We're always gonna love you. New York City always has a little place in my heart. You just get riled up when you're here.
You do.
The hustle, the bustle. Like you just want to freaking make money and just
Yo, seriously.
get to it. Like I love it. I would never knock New York City.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna live an hour and a half away in Pennsylvania. I'm gonna make 10, 15%, 20% of my money. And I'm gonna come here to have fun.
Okay, with your bulletproof deals.
That's right.
Okay. All right, bye-bye, Roberto.
Adios, amigo. Mendy.
Yeah,
See you later.
I'm staying. Bye.
I'm dancing on the tables and I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. I'm dancing on the tables.